Finally, I have the missing piece and the world needs to know about it.
It's really life-changing work.
And just share who I really am, and even just embracing who I really am.
My life changed so fast.
Oh, beautiful humans, and welcome to this week's weekly wake up. I feel like I have not seen you guys on a weekly wake up in a while. First, we had our little event last week. Then Ember did the weekly wake up. It's just been a moment. So hello and welcome. I am so happy to be back with you guys. The weekly wake up is one of my favorite weekly spaces where we just get to be real and be raw and get out all the stuff that's in us that we need to remove so that we can let in all the good. Remember, guys, we get to have everything we want in this life. We get to create the life we want. And the only thing stopping us is those deep-seated beliefs, that coding, that nervous system that is all full of a bunch of stuff that says we don't get to have that. And a lot of it we can't see. A lot of it aren't our conscious thoughts. So we have to do the work to get deep to get that out. And that is what we do here live together every week on the weekly wake up using the rapid relief technique. So hello to all of you guys who are saying hello. If you are new here, welcome. If you are one of our longtime people, welcome back. I do want to let you guys know that our weekly wake up is going to be moving. We've bought a new house and we're moving. Not really. It's going to be moving over to YouTube in the next couple weeks. We will let you know. It's going to be soon. The reason for this is that our weekly wake up is not part of our membership. It's really a free thing. We want to show people what we're doing. And as much as we love our app, because we do love our app, at the end of the day, the app doesn't push this out to anybody else other than the people who are already either in our paid membership or in our free community. And so we really want to get what we're doing out to more people. And so we've been trying to think of how to do that. And we're thinking that if we do this on YouTube, then we can do all the SEOing. It can drop on, it can be utilized in a way where we can bring a lot more people into seeing this work and seeing what we're doing and starting to really understand their power, their ability to create the life they want, because it's so true, you guys. Like, so many people in this world, like, I just look at this world and it's like, I was thinking the other day about our kids. Like, we don't teach our kids at all the power that they have. We don't teach them any of this about their ability to create the life they want. And then we get to be adults, which all of us are, and all of a sudden you start to hear people say this and you start to go, oh my God, you're right. But now we have all this stuff that now we have to get out so that we can actually believe it. And so it's like, we just need to start getting this out to more people, in front of younger people, all of this. And then you guys can share it, right? YouTube's very shareable. It's just a link you can drop to people and say, oh my God, you need to go check this out, versus, oh, get on this app and do all of this, which can sometimes feel daunting to people. So we're really excited about it. Stay tuned. As we move over there, it'll be the same time, same fun, same all the things, just a little bit of a different platform. So today, you guys, we are focusing on feeling unwanted or unlikable. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, I don't feel unlikable or unwanted, because if you would have asked me, I would have said, I don't feel unlikable. I don't care if people like me. Right? But deep down inside, we often really feel that. And I remember doing an event years ago, probably 10 years ago. And there was a speaker there, and he was talking about how he always felt like a confident person and and all of this. And then he said he started to do some internal work and he started to think about, people want me and people like me as long as I am who they want me to be. Right? But Charlie, I bet you deep down inside, you do care if people like you. We'll see. We'll see what comes up because we're human and we want love and we want people to like us. And so often we feel like, oh yeah, I'm wanted, I'm likable, as long as I am that person that people think are likable, then they want me. But what about when I'm that person that isn't that? And he said something that stuck with me. He said this line, if they really knew me, they wouldn't like me. They wouldn't want me. If they really knew all the things I hide, all the things I've done, all the things, they wouldn't like me. They wouldn't want me. And all of a sudden I was like, oh. And I have this come up for me periodically throughout my life. Whenever I'm going to the next level of myself, whenever I'm really going to this next level of power, of just being comfortable in my own skin, being comfortable in who I am and what I want, I always bump up against, they're not going to like me. They're not going to like me. And you know what? Part of it is true. There always are going to be people, guys, that don't like us. Oh, wow. But if we believe we're unlikable, if we believe we're unwanted, we're going to create scenarios consistently and continually that reinforce that. We're going to see people not liking us. We're going to consistently be unwanted. And it's not going to feel good. Because at the end of the day, we are social creatures. We do like connection. We do want to feel loved and appreciated. Okay, so we are going to use the rapid relief technique to get into some of this. If this is your first time joining us, you guys, this is very easy. If while you're doing it with us, you get a little overwhelmed, you can leave this part of the app and go to the main feed where we have a 3-module course called the Rapid Relief Accelerator course. That will take you through this step by step. Otherwise, you just follow along with me, say the things. And for some of you that are new and I say crazy things, say them. Those are the things that are often inside of us that need to be expressed out of us. As long as they're in us, they're still creating what we don't want. We got to get them out of us. Out of us. That's the only way we start changing that nervous system and that deep coding. We got to get it out. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's not a big deal. It'll just kind of move through you and you'll move on. But give yourself this permission, guys, right here, right now with me, to feel these things. Let yourself right now take a deep breath in. Tell your body it's safe. It's safe to feel whatever you need to feel. This is your safe space with me and all of these beautiful people. Let us be your witnesses. Let us be your safe moment to say whatever you really need to say, to scream, yell, cry, to do whatever your body and whatever your voice needs to do so that you can come back more to you. And when you're ready, we're just going to start tapping, very easy. On your right side, just follow along with the points, moderate pressure, and repeat after me. What if they don't like me? What if they don't like me? What if they don't like me? I don't care. I don't care if people don't like me. I don't care. I don't care one bit. People are mean and they're terrible. And if they don't like me, they can go fuck themselves. Because I like me. At least they think I do. I want me. At least I think I do. So it doesn't matter if they don't want me. It doesn't matter if they don't like me. But I kind of want them to. Because I know they don't. I know so many people don't like me. They're not going to like me. If I become who I truly want to be, they won't like me. They only like me. They only want me when I'm who they want me to be. They only want me when I'm who they want me to be. And when I'm fully me, they don't like me. When I'm fully me, they don't want me. If this world really knew me, it wouldn't want anything to do with me. It wouldn't want anything to do with me. They just don't like me. I'm so unlikable. There's so many things about me that are so unlikable. I'm difficult. I can be so difficult. And I can be mean. And I can be whiny. And I can be so many things. I think back to all those times as a little kid. All those times as a little kid when people didn't like me. When they made me feel stupid. When they made me feel bad about who I was. It really hurt. It still hurts. And I've put all these walls up. I've put my guard up so hard because I just don't want them to hurt me anymore. I just don't want them to hurt me anymore. I just don't want them to hurt me anymore. I just don't want them to hurt me anymore. I just don't want them to hurt me anymore. I just don't want them to hurt me anymore. I'm a good person. I get to be liked. I get to be wanted. Sometimes I just wish I could be somebody else. I wish I could be that person that the world wants, that the world likes, the person that fits into the mold. Why can't I be that person? Why can't I be that person? Nobody likes me. Nobody likes me. Nobody likes me. Nobody wants me. Nobody wants me. Nobody wants me. Nobody wants me. Why not? I don't understand. I don't understand. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Why don't they like me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Why don't they want me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? This hurts so much. I don't want this to hurt. I don't want to feel like this. I just want people to like me. I just want people to like me. I just want people to want to be my friend. I just want people to want to be my friend. I just don't understand why they aren't. What did I do? What did I do? Why doesn't she like me? Why doesn't he like me? Why won't they talk to me? Why is it like this? I feel so unwanted. I feel so unlikable. It hurts. It hurts my heart. My heart hurts. It hurts my body. It hurts my body. Am I not good enough? Maybe I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'll never be good enough. No matter how hard I try, just will never be good enough. Or maybe I'm too much, too loud, talk too much, want too much, just too much for people. It's too much. I just can't be me. If I'm me, nobody wants me. If I'm me, nobody likes me. I cannot be my full self. I'll be all alone. If I'm fully me, and get everything I want, I will lose everything. If I'm fully me, I will lose everything. If I'm fully me, if I get everything I want, I'll lose everything on the way to getting it. I just know it. I'll lose everything. When I'm my full, powerful self, I ruin everything. When I'm my full, expressed self, I ruin everything. I'm a horrible person. I hurt people. I'm a horrible person. I hurt people. I just don't want to hurt anybody anymore. And I just don't want them to hurt me anymore. Oh, there feels like there's so much here. I just want to let it out. I just want to let it all go. Because the truth is, I know I am wanted. I know I get to be liked. I'm ready to change this story. I want to let people into my life. I want to let people love me. I want to let people like me. I want to feel wanted. It's time for me to let more light and love into my life. It's time for me to know that I am wanted. And I get to be supported. I get to be loved. I get to be fully me. It's safe 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 to be fully me. People will like me, want me, and love me as my full, powerful self. People will like me, want me, and love me as my full, powerful self. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I am strong. I am smart. I am here to do and live my life. It's time for me to live for me. It's time for me to live for me. It's time for me to live for me. Okay, go ahead and take a few deep breaths in. If there's still emotion coming up, by no means do you need to stop right here. Keep feeling it, keep tapping. You can always come back to the anchoring in portion later. But this is some big core stuff. And if you're in our membership right now, we're really focusing right now on our money and our wealth and our ability to allow in money. And when we can't be our full, powerful selves, we often can't allow in money into our lives. We can't allow in that support. And a lot of times we're so scared to be our full, powerful selves because we worry that we're going to be unwanted. We're going to be unlikable. Oh, good, Emily. I'm so glad this was helpful. So if you still have emotions coming up, feel free to just keep feeling them. In the meantime, come back to that breath. You don't like tapping, it feels so annoying for your body, Anna. Well, a lot of times there's a lot that needs to come out. And you know what? If you don't like the tapping, you don't necessarily have to tap. You can just feel the words and feel the emotions that come up. The reason we do the tapping is because it sends a vibration through your body that helps get up the stuff that's a little bit deeper. That's not just the surface layer. Or maybe find a spot that feels okay, just one spot, so that you're kind of giving yourself that. And you also may want to try, if you haven't tried the breath work in our membership, the breath work can be really powerful and helpful if you don't like the tapping and helping starting to let those emotions out. But really, it's just about getting the emotions out. The tapping is just something to kind of help them release. But go ahead and come back to the breath. Come back to the breath. Really just allowing your body. Yawning all the time, yep. But just allow yourself to become aware of your body. And I want you to put your hands on your arms. I want you to give yourself kind of a little hug. I want you to say to yourself, with your name, I love you, Sarah. I like you, Sarah. Obviously say your name. I like you, and I like myself. I really, really like myself. And I want you to say this to yourself. If you're able to say it in a mirror, go get your mirror. I have a mirror over here. Say it in a mirror. I get it. Yes, it's like your brain is resisting. You're tearing up while saying these things. And sometimes, you guys, if this is the first time you're doing this, it's going to take you a moment to get comfortable saying it, to looking yourselves in the eyes and saying, I really, really like you. It makes me tear up still. I really, really like you. But I want you to say these things to yourself. I really, really like you. I really, really like who you are. And as you're crying, the resistance, you guys, the tears that come up, this is the resistance. This is the resistance to us believing this. So let it out. I really, really like you. I really, really like you, Sarah. I really, really like you. I'm proud of you. And I want you. I want you just the way you are. I really, really like me, right, Anna? I really, really like me. And we're all unique, you guys. You know, Anna over here, she might not like the tapping. There's nothing wrong with that. We find a way to make it work for our body. We find the thing that works for us to move our method. There's nothing, or to move our emotions. There's nothing wrong with her. There's nothing bad about that. She just operates different. And we need to remind ourselves of that. We need to love ourselves and want ourselves right now, how we are. Charlie, I love it. I think I might like myself. Well, good. Say it. I really, really like myself. I really, really like you, Sarah. I appreciate you for who you are. I really, really like you. It's okay to like myself. It's good to like myself. Tell yourself, I am likable. I am likable. Got an eyelash in my eye. I don't know if you can't feel anything. Keep giving it. I wouldn't say it's normal or not normal. Maybe it's normal for you. I would keep trying it. Sometimes we can be a little resistant to hearing those things, but maybe you already like yourself. And so saying, I like you. I really, really like you. I'm proud of you. You make me happy. I'm proud to be this person. It feels good to be me. It feels really, really good to be me. I'm ready to be more of me. I want you guys to just say that to yourself. I'm ready to be more of me. I'm ready to open my mind, my body, my heart, my nervous system to becoming more of myself. And yeah, you might be numb, you guys. A lot of this work is really new stuff for a lot of us. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some time. We're not trying to get everything done by Friday. No worries. But just feel into your body. And I want you to try to think about something that you don't like about yourself. See, Emily said it took a few weeks to feel into her body. I love that, Sarah. I'm ready to be more of me. It gives you anxiety, Wendy. Well, keep telling yourself that and feel into it. But I want you to think of something you don't like about yourself. For me, one of the things, and it's so interesting, guys, is when those things that we don't like about ourselves, it's really true that when we accept them, they kind of go away. And I remember one of my body things that was a big one for me was breaking out. And I would get so mad that I would break out. And finally, I started to decide, I'm going to learn how to love this. I'm going to learn how to love when I break out. And it was so hard for me to figure this out. But finally, I started thinking about what's happening when we're breaking out. Well, there's a detox happening. My body's literally trying to get something out of my body that is harming it. And so I started to reframe it. And now if I break out, which really since I've been doing this, I really haven't. When I break out, I actually now thank my body and say, oh my God, thank you. Thank you for getting whatever was in my skin out in the quickest fashion you could. Thank you. Thank you for keeping that coming out of me. You don't like that I grow so much hair on my body from polycystic ovarian. Maybe that hair on your body is a way your body is helping get out that excess hormones so that you can be a little bit more balanced. Right? So I started to look at all of these things just a little bit differently on how they actually were working for me. Instead of things I didn't like about myself. I started to look at things like I talk a lot. It's my job too. I can just talk and talk and talk and talk. And there's people in my life that sometimes make fun of me for that. And I feel bad about it. And I decided to stop. I decided to just accept. I talk a lot. And I'm just going to keep on talking a lot. And if somebody doesn't like it, they're welcome to tell me, wow, you talk a lot. Can you stop talking maybe for a little bit? And maybe I will, or maybe I won't. I don't know. I'll decide when I cross that bridge. But I don't want to not like that part of me just because other people might not like that part of me. And so what are those things in your life? What are those things in your life that people have made you feel bad about? It is, Amanda. It's a work in progress. Other people's opinions controlling you. And as you start to come back to yourself and love yourself more and know yourself more, other people's opinions won't matter as much to you because you'll really like yourself and you'll really love yourself and you won't need their approval. The more we love ourselves, you guys, the more we want ourselves, the more we like ourselves, the more we don't need the approval of others. The more we don't need it. I'm always very scared to do things, but to the outside world, I'm impulsive. I hate the feeling of being scared, the pit in my stomach, my heart beating fast. Well, maybe your impulsivity is a gift. Right? We have to start standing up for ourselves. When people have opinions about us, we have to start standing up for ourselves, believing in ourselves, liking ourselves enough to say, I get to be me. I get to be me. And those people in the world that are out there living their lives that tend to annoy us, right? You know, I always say one of the reasons I think so many people, quite honestly, hate people like Kim Kardashian and Donald Trump and all of these people who, yeah, they might not be like the best, quote, moral, whatever you want to call them, people. But they go out there and they just live their lives. They do what they want to do. They do what they want to do. They do it. And we hate them for it. Because it often reminds us that we're not doing what we want to do because we're worried we're going to be unwanted. We're worried we're going to be unlikable. When they are. Lots of people don't like them. Lots of people don't want them. But they don't let it stop them. They go out and they live the life they feel they are meant to live. Whether it be good, bad for humanity, whether it be this or that, they are living how they want to live. Yes, you will also stop wanting approval from your mother when you love yourself more. So we will, guys, in our membership, we are going to be in the fall, we're going to be focusing on a lot of healing around our relationships with mother, father, siblings. We're going to be doing a whole thing on relationships. And so we're going to be working on really kind of getting rid of a lot of that approval stuff that we want with our parents. It's going to be really good. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that. But there's still some stuff in the membership now. If you want to go deeper into that, just doing the foundation will help you start to unravel that. Good stuff. All right, beautiful humans. Before I leave you, I want you guys all to just take a few deep breaths in. And I want you to just really anchor into the fact that you are likable. You are lovable. You are wanted. I want you to say to yourself, always safe, always loved, always wanted, always free. I love myself always, 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 no matter what. I trust myself always, 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 no matter what. It is safe to be more of me. It is safe to let in more love, more money, more support. I am a powerful being. I am capable of creating my own reality. This life gets to be what I want it to be. I can do this. I am supported. I am loved. I am wanted. I am liked. Just taking that deep breath in, letting those words land in your body. And before you go, I just want to remind you how much I love you, how much this community loves you, that you get to have the life you want, you guys. Remember that. Stop letting these old stories control you. Stop letting society in this world tell you who you get to be. You get to be who you want to be, and you get to be loved and accepted and wanted and liked as that version of you. We got your back. We're here for you. If you ever have any questions, you can always drop them in our free community. If you're not in our paid membership, it's an amazing time to come in. Right now, we are having some live components added to our wealth code course, which is all about money, opening yourself up to receiving more of it, really kind of healing that relationship that we have with money and making it feel good. And we're gonna be launching a really awesome thing at the end of April for all of our members. It's gonna be one of the coolest things we've ever done inside our membership. So it's a great time to get in there. I know, Amanda, right? You always end up crying even when you think you won't. You're like, that one's not going to be for me. And then you get in there. I know the wealth code's a good one. Wendy, this is your second year in the foundation with the membership. I know, it's good. People come and they stay. They stay. All right, beautiful humans. I love you guys. Yes, I agree. The membership is worth every cent. Every cent. I love you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your Wednesday. For those of you that are in our membership, I'll see you tomorrow for our daily dose. For those of you that aren't, I will see you next week for our weekly wake up, which if you drop in here and you can't find it, go look for an email because it probably moved to YouTube. I'm not sure if we're moving next week or the week after, but it's coming soon. We're headed to the Happy Human channel on YouTube. So head over to the Happy Human channel on YouTube and you can subscribe and that will get you going over there. We also have a whole bunch of good stuff over there already. So I love you guys. Have a beautiful day.